Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be doing a very easy Valentine's Day look, which is this look that I have created here. So if you are interested in watching how this happened, keep watching. I'm actually going to be using a palette that caused a lot of drama in last week's declutter videos, so exciting. To start out, I actually have already done my primer and my foundation, mostly just because I feel like you guys know how to do that. I did use my Origins Original Skin Pore Perfecting Cooling Primer with Willowherb. Absolutely one of my favorite primers of all time. I do feel like it fills in your pores and then also helps your foundation stay on all day. And then for today's foundation, I actually used Maybelline's Dream Radiant Liquid Hydrating Foundation, which has been one of my favorites since I reviewed it with my sister on that video. Brows are already done as well. I actually got them laminated. I don't know if you can tell. Let me get real awkward and up close here, but I got my brows laminated yesterday, and so it was super easy today. I literally just like brushed them up with a spoolie and then added a few more strokes at the end here with a brow pen and was like good to go, which was glorious. If you haven't gotten your brows laminated before, I would highly recommend checking it out. Let's go ahead now and talk about what we're going to do with our eyes. So it's going to be a really soft, focusing on those pink tones, but just kind of a romantic thing, even though I'm pretty sure G. Brown and I are probably going to have Taco Bell for Valentine's Day because we love Taco Bell, and honestly, sometimes you just can't be bothered to, you know, get all romantical and stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and use, this is Mally's cream eyeshadow stick. This is in the color Beachy Bronze, which is a gorgeous, warm pink eyeshadow. It has a little bit of a like golden tone to it. The shimmer is a little bit more silver, but it's just really beautiful. Absolutely helps create easy eyeshadow looks. I go ahead and also do that on this other eye. So you guys tell me, what are you guys doing for Valentine's Day? It's kind of awkward, right? Because like it's the day after the Super Bowl, so but then it's like on a Monday, so hard to kind of celebrate that. Another reason why we're going to talk about. So I really like this cream eyeshadow sticks for laying down a base of color for my eyeshadow. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take Charlotte Tilbury's Pillowtalk palette, and I'm going to take this gorgeous pink shade here right in the middle.
How's that in the middle? It's at the very end.
Okay, let me explain how Charlotte Tilbury palettes are broken out. I really like Charlotte Tilbury's palettes because they are broken out into a couple of categories here. They have these three is for a day look, this one is for desk look, date look, and then a dream look. So we have a lot of doggy noises in this video, so that's cool. But what I was saying is I'm going to take the middle shade of the day look, okay, and I'm going to put that into my crease. So one of the reasons why I love Charlotte Tilbury's eyeshadows, and I love the way that, you know, her style of makeup, is that she doesn't have that rule where it has to be like a matte shade. You can put a shimmer shade into your crease or your transition depending on the look that you want. And so I really appreciate that, just because I feel like for a really long time, you know, a lot of YouTubers were saying like, oh no, you know, when you do your makeup, like it has to be a matte crease or like transition shade. And the truth is, it does not. I actually think it's really beautiful to use a shimmer shade in your crease, particularly when you want your eyes to look a little bit bigger, a little bit more just romantic, flirty kind of a look, which is really, that's kind of actually Charlotte Tilbury's vibes. And so I just wanted to do a PSA that your crease shade doesn't always have to be matte. Just saying. So you can kind of see that, you know, the eye look is coming together. It's only been literally 2 steps so far. And we aren't going to do too much more. I am just going to grab on the end of the palette, the brightest shade here, and I'm going to lightly just tap this across the lid just to give myself a little bit more of a brightening effect right on top of what I've already laid down. I'm keeping that in the inner corner though here, because I just want to keep the inside of my eye as bright as possible. All right, and that is pretty much the eye look. Like, it's so easy, so simple. Literally takes like 2 seconds to recreate. So if you're like me, and you know you're working on a Monday when Valentine's Day lands, you can easily do this eye look and run out the door. So for eyeliner today, since we're kind of keeping it with that whole like soft, romantic kind of a look, we are going to use a brown liquid liner. So this is from Physicians Formula. This is their Eye Booster Ultra Fine Liquid Eyeliner in the color Deep Brown. And I'm just going to do a very quick winged eyeliner. Now that I finished my eyeliner, I'm going to go ahead and move to the rest of my face. For concealer, I don't have a concealer here. For concealer, I'm going to be using Urban Decay's Stay Naked Correcting Concealer, and I have this in the shade 40NN. I have actually really liked this concealer since I got it. It's been super great at canceling out my darkness under my eyes, and it does a really nice job of lasting all day. It doesn't crease, and so honestly, like between the Dream Radiant Liquid Foundation and the Stay Naked Concealer, I feel like I've been having pretty good skin days. And plus, like, you can just see it's so brightening. It neutralizes all of that darkness and just kind of makes everything look so awake, so nice and so smooth. My face feels like it could use a little bit of contouring. So I'm going to use my beloved Tom Ford shade in Illuminate for this. I have this in the Intensity 1, and it's honestly like, it's my favorite. And then I'm going to lightly just blend this out with my Beauty Blender as well. So the reason why I love the Tom Ford shade in Illuminate is I feel like it does such a nice job of just blending into your skin. It doesn't give you any harsh lines, and yet the effect is like instantaneous. It's so nice. Probably one of the Tom Ford products where I would say it's like definitely worth the price, you know? Because let's be honest, Tom Ford is a little bit up there, but sometimes you do have items that you want to splurge on, you know?
Into your nose.
Oh my nose! Hang on. Thanks for the reminder. What? I just wanted to walk around like that. Okay, we're setting the under eyes really quick with Charlotte Tilbury's setting powder. Again, one of my absolute favorites. And then lightly setting down my face with the Tarte Shake Tape powder. Just because I am going to use powder products to add some bronzer, blush, highlight to my face. I'm going to go ahead and take Physicians Formula's Butter Donut Bronzer. Since I actually already laid down a little bit of color with that Tom Ford, I don't really have to go ham on my bronzer. I can kind of just do a very light layer. For blush, I am going to take my favorite Wet n Wild Oh My Star Complexion Trio. I'm going to take the blush in here. I think it's really pretty. It's just like that perfect, like natural, lit from within, kind of a glowy blush. Plus it smells really good. It smells like dragon fruit. Like, isn't that gorgeous? It goes onto your face so easily. I hope you can actually see it in camera. I do feel like it's a very natural blush, which is actually more of what I like. I'm not a huge fan of blushes that kind of just, when you put them on your cheeks, there's like a huge pop of color that you can't really blend out, and it just looks kind of like a bit much, like a little 80s, if you will. I'm much more of a kind of a lighter blush. For highlight, I'm actually going to grab my rose gold, my ginormous Violet Voss Pro Highlighter in rose gold, and I'm going to grab the lightest shade in here, Bloom. This one is a little bit more on the icy side, just because I was feeling it. I'm going to lightly take my powder brush over this, just to kind of help that highlight really blend in. For me, I always kind of like having a little bit of cool tones and warm tones on my face, particularly because the Mally Cream eyeshadow stick that I laid down had a little bit of a cooler shift to it. So between the really, really warm blush and then the kind of like that cooler toned highlight, I feel like it just kind of helps balance everything out. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on mascara and then we'll come back and do lips. We are going with my ultimate favorite combo that I haven't talked about actually in a really long time because I feel like I've just been trying a lot of different lip products. This is from Alamar Cosmetics. This is the Birthday Suit Lip Liner and then the Birthday Suit Gloss. I absolutely love both of these products. I think they work so well. I have a bit of lip balm on, so I'm just gonna kind of press that away. It's the perfect... Why do I always do that? I always have to tell you guys what I'm thinking as I'm doing lip liner. I need to just, let me finish and then I'll tell you what I'm thinking. So what I was trying to say is that it's one of my favorite lip liners, not only because of how long it lasts on your lips, but how easy it is to use. So I would say lip liner is probably one of those, like one of the makeup steps where I would say you really need concentration to be able to do it. It's kind of like putting on liquid liner. And so the easier the tool is, the easier it is to get that like perfectly defined lip shape, which sometimes it doesn't always happen. So the better product that you use, then the better your lips will turn out. I'm gonna go ahead and add the Birthday Suit Gloss on top of this. And we're gonna go ahead and set down my face and then we are done. And now this is the completed look. I am all ready to go out for my romantic dinner. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick tutorial on this easy Valentine's Day look. Hope you guys have an amazing weekend from the Super Bowl Sunday and also Valentine's Day on the following day. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to subscribe to our channel and I will see you guys in our next video. Thanks for watching. Bye! Since...
Sorry, I messed you up.
She doesn't have that rule where your transition shade or your crease shade, my lip is sweating.